Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Sevilla Syaradiani. My NPM number 2020-12-00539. I'm from R4F class. Here I will presentation material about communicative language teaching to fulfill the final project of teaching English as foreign language course. Next, table of contents. Di sini beberapa poin yang akan kita bahas. Yang pertama, develop own awareness about the history of CLT. Dan yang kedua, recognize the nature of CLT. And then, definition CLT. And next, recognize the methodology CLT. And then, identify the advantages and disadvantages of CLT, and the last from an outline about CLT. Okay, first, the history of communicative language teaching. Explanation. The communicative language teaching, or CLT, start its rise to prominence during the 1970s and 80s. It is a method that overtook older and more traditional methods such as the GTM, ALM. The aim of the communicative approach is to provide students with real-life communication lessons that try to mimic the natural progression of language learning. The idea is to make the target language more relevant to real-world situations rather than the classroom. And next, the nature of CLT. NM bases on learning to communicate through interaction in the target language. The introduction of authentic text into the learning situation. The provision of opportunities for learners to focus not on language but also on the learning process itself. An enhancement of the learner's own personal experience as important contributing elements to classroom learning. An attempt to link classroom language learning with language activities outside the classroom. And next, on teacher using this method should create a range of different activities that mimic the use of English language outside of the classroom, including pair work, group work, role plays, interview, games, survey, etc. And next, emphasize the ability to communicate the meaning of those messages, instead of concentrating on grammatical perfection. And next, the teacher can be the facilitator of the communication process in the classroom. The teacher is expected to act as research and organizer of research, a motivator, a counselor, a guide, an analyst, and researcher. The students do most of the speaking. The interaction should usually be the student to student and should include the teacher only where necessary. The instruction in listening and speaking, as well as reading and writing, is given within the context of handling various learning tasks which involve learners with language. And next, definition of CLT. The communication approach is the theory that language is communication. Therefore, the final aim of CLT is communicative competence. Communicative language teaching makes use of real-life situations that necessitate communication. The first principle of CLT: authentic and meaningful communication. Second, Learn through using it to communication. Third, fluency is an important dimension of communication, and then communication involves the integration of different language skills. And the last, learning is a process of creative construction and involves trial and error. And next, the methodology of CLT. Firstly, the point of grammar is logged, and then the teacher asks the student to carry out exercise to practice the point in grammar. For example, the teacher is teaching the present continuous and outlines the structure of tense. After this, the students are required to carry out activities where they might use in real-life situations. There are many activities that teachers can employ when using this method, e.g., pair work, group work, and role plays work well. And next, students should express language in the following branch: personal, feeling, etc., interpersonal, social and working relationship, directive, influencing others, referential, reporting about things, events, people or language itself, and imaginative, creativity and artistic expression. And next, teachers should correct the students' grammatical mistake and focus only on the topic on communication in order to increase the students' confidence. And next, advantage of CLT. Learning second language through interaction, authentic communication, and negotiating meaning. Understand of English through active student interaction, role play, games, information games, AE, I or we have what you need, and you have what I or we need to complete our tasks. The task cannot be completed individually. Partners must work together to successfully complete the exact task. The communicative approach embraces the principle of learning by doing, encouraging the use of English from the beginning of instruction. Next, disadvantage of CLT. CLT does not focus on error correction. This is a disadvantage as learners are forced to practice with classmates who are not fluent in English. Another disadvantage is that the CLT approach focuses on fluency but not accuracy. The approach does not focus on error reduction but instead creates a situation where learners are left using their own device to solve their communication problems. This they might produce incorrect, grammatically incorrect sentence. And next, application typical techniques. 1. Role play. 2. Game that involve communicative activities. 3. Information gaps. 4. Pair work, group work. 5. Surveys. And 6. Interview. And 7. Textbooks. Next, the communicative approach. First, comprehension precedes production. Production emerges in stage. Goal is meaningful communication. Effective filter is lowered. Language is acquired through interaction as well as learn from the teacher. Oke, sekian presentasi dari saya. Kurang lebihnya saya minta maaf. Semoga apa yang saya presentasikan dapat dipahami. Terima kasih teman-teman. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.